So the first three people I'll mention are biologists and epidemiologists. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And they are from the very highest level that we have in the whole world, from Stanford University, Harvard, and Oxford. The first professor is from Stanford University, and his name is Dr. Jay Bhattacharya, and he is one of the three founders of the Great Barrington Declaration that offered a more efficient lockdown policy based on science, based on all the studies that we know already and have done about epidemics and control thereof. And this was totally ignored by the regulators and the people who made the decisions. The second founder of this declaration was Harvard professor Martin Kulldorff, and the third one was Oxford professor Sunetra Gupta. The fourth professor that I want to recommend following is Dr. Robert Malone. He is the inventor of mRNA technology, and he has some interesting views that may surprise you if you haven't already watched interviews with him. The next person that I recommend following is Danish professor, one of my earlier colleagues, I guess I could say, and her name is Christine Stabel-Ben, and she is an expert in global health and vaccine development. So she has been working her entire career on developing these products that have been sold generously in the last 3 years. And she has a very interesting point of view in how the situation was handled as well, even though she's actually working on these products. She did not agree on the strategy that was enforced across the world. By the way, as a former university student, I was fully on board with the narrative that was driven through the general public in the first part of the 2020 health crisis, okay? I was fully on board with all that until one point when I heard that on TV they used the word new cases, the number of new cases. And then I thought, holy fuck, we have a problem. Because as a scientist, I've been researching and studying data and also like doing research and creating data myself. And the most important thing they tell you when you enter university is at university, you always use the correct unit for any number that you give as a research result, and you don't pick the wrong unit. When you display a number or tell a number to somebody that's a result of your research, you always make sure you choose the correct unit of the result. You don't just tell a number. And new cases, I was shocked because that's a flexible, fully adjustable number. It's not scientific. Just so you know, I'm sure the general public didn't know this, because otherwise they would not have been able to continue with these numbers throughout the whole situation. The correct number, a scientific number, just to give you an example, would be number of new cases per 1,000 tested. That would be a scientifically correct number that would not be adjustable, because it puts it into perspective, actually, how serious the situation is, because it adds that per 1,000, or it could also be per 100 or per 10,000. It doesn't matter. It's just not a scientific number if you say new cases, and it's fully adjustable. Like, it's adjustable simply by adjusting the number of tests you run per day. You can get exactly the result you want. And I mean, you can get a result that, for example, if the number of cases, total cases, is going down, you can manipulate the number by running more tests. You can make it look like it's going up, because you can just get like more positive test results by running more tests. Okay, it's children mathematics, but the general public have been too blinded in terms of trust and being naive to not even think this through. Unbelievable as a person from academia to have observed this. That's one of the reasons why I talk about this on my YouTube channels as well, because it's a fucking scandal what has been going on, and people don't even remember what math they learned in school, apparently. If you want to learn more tools and techniques and habits that can improve your life quality and performance and well-being overall, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you like tropical island holidays, visit fitcamp5.com for my 2-time TripAdvisor award-winning training camp, where we train fitness and action sports together while learning to live a healthy lifestyle and, maybe most importantly, have fun at the same time. And if you're really serious about improving yourself, you should definitely check out my full online courses where I share step-by-step programs on how I develop my own routines over the last 12 years as a CEO working in 4 different countries, while being a successful competitive athlete with more than 20 years of experience in fitness and nutrition. Check the link in the description for that. And in any case, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, be awesome, believe in yourself, and see you on the next one.